a long-time Minto local who knew just about all of his neighbours.
So she says he knew the neighbours as in past tense. Well, that's because there's a hairdressing salon where he ran to for safety, Wayne Greenhalgh. There's Sevy's house. Here's where he apparently got stabbed, and that was Isis's house. Now, we know Isis's house has been sold a long, long time ago, and Greenhalgh's place was number 1. Have a look here. Remember from the current affair, there's the house, and sold in 2018 for $622,000. So Isis's house has been sold, so he's no longer there, and Greenhalgh's house has been sold. So the perpetrator and the victim now are no longer have any connection to Minto. Just thought that was interesting.
Wayne Greenhalgh, a larrikin even today as he relived this, the day he was stabbed and almost died.
And he said words to the effect of, "I am going to kill you. You are dead."
The 59-year-old apologised for swearing in front of the jury.
It's significant that they just played that video, and then he said that he apologised to the jury for swearing. So presumably this video has been played to the jury. Now, this is what I mean about how they can manipulate testimony so that they can say something or get something across without perjuring themselves. So I wasn't there. I'm going to try and get there on Monday. If someone was, correct me, but it looks to me like they've played that recording of him in the hospital bed to the jury where he wasn't under oath. He was just speaking, looks like, I think that was to a current affair that day. Now, the prosecutor needs to say, all they need to say while he's in the witness box is, "Did you say that?" And he says, "Yes, I did say that, as you can see." But that doesn't mean he's saying it right when he's in the witness box. He's saying he said it on that day when he wasn't under oath.
Before he described how Isis Khan lunged at him with a knife in 2016.
All I screamed out, "Help, help, help." And they turned around and seen what was happening, and they started screaming.
So there you have it again. They said, oh, this was his testimony in court, and then they played this video again. Now again, correct me if anyone was there, but this is what looks like what they've done. Now, you'd have to have Bellew on board, the defence would have to be on board, and the prosecutor would have to be on board to get away with that, because he's not giving any evidence under oath. He's just saying, yes, I said that on that day, which is a true statement. But what he said under that day wasn't under oath, therefore can be a lie. So that's how I think it's been manipulated. Now, I think it's a jury trial. Like I said, I haven't been in there. I don't think I mentioned the jury at all. Maybe it might be just a judge-only trial. But the juries they'll just go along with the prosecutor and the defence. They won't start ask questions like, it's not their job to ask questions like that. That's just the process that's the judge and the prosecutor and defence have allowed to happen. So anyway, back to what I said before, this is how they can manipulate testimony to get a lie across without committing perjury.
He ran to a nearby hairdresser while his neighbours fended his attacker off with a broom, fence paling and rock. Lucky they were there at that time. Lucky, he told the court today. Sive Archon, one of them, he recalled how Khan described Mr. Greenhalgh's blood as beautiful, yelled Allah Akbar and said, "Kill me, I'm here to die."
Now, that's the exact thing that Sevi said in that current affair interview, word for word. So I'm presuming that that part of his interview with the current affair got played, and all he needs to say is, yes, I did say that. That doesn't mean that he's saying it today, like the same with Greenhalgh.
The Crown has alleged this was a terror attack.
So this is an interim report. I'll just end it here. I'll sort of get more information and there'll be more stories. It's interesting that this was not played on the 6 p.m. bulletin. They had room for that fire story that I put up, but this didn't get a run. This was only on might have been on maybe the Today Show or something, but I found this on the internet. I didn't see it on actually broadcast. And isn't it interesting that if you remember back, Tracy Grimshaw visited Wayne in hospital, went to his house, and now they've got nothing to do with him. There's Tracy's down there now speaking to him, and we're back with Wayne, and the trial's going on, and Brady Hall's. Well, I go, look, you got your 2 fingers back. I can't believe it. Maybe that's why. It's all bullshit, isn't it? And look, I'm definitely going to try and get in there on Monday. In fact, I'll probably say I will be in there. I really want to see whether it's maybe I just missed the story. I just want to see the setup with the upstairs that one of my commenters gave a tip to that it was up there. I didn't realise it was there, so I'll go up there and I'll just see. Apparently, ISIS is going in there now. Look, if Green Wolf or Sevi or any of those stars are there, I'm not gonna confront them and go near them, as suggested that I should. Yeah, I won't be doing that. So don't expect me to film or be part of any kind of scuffles on the news. I'll be very, very discreet.